Welcome back, coin fans. In this video we are going to look at not one, not two, but three fascinating modern British coins: the 2016, 2017, and 2019 United Kingdom £1 coins. These coins are part of the 12-sided bimetallic pound series, which the Royal Mint calls the most secure coin in the world. They replaced the old round pound to fight counterfeiting, and each year carries its own story, mintage facts, and collector interest. I will also explain what about or means in coin grading and why it matters to value, so stick around to the end, because whether you have got these coins in change or in a coin folder, you will know exactly what to look for. Let's get started. The round £1 coin was first introduced in 1983 to replace the £1 banknote, and for over 3 decades it carried various designs celebrating different parts of the UK. By 2016, however, counterfeiting had become a serious issue, with estimates suggesting that 1 in every 30 round £1 coins in circulation was fake. The Royal Mint prepared to launch the more secure 12-sided coin in 2017, so 2016 was effectively the last hurrah for the classic round pound. The reverse design for 2016 featured the royal arms of the United Kingdom, and the obverse carried Jodie Clark's portrait of Queen Elizabeth. The 2016 £1 coin had a circulation mintage of around 129,616,000 pieces, a fairly high number by UK coinage standards. Because it was a transitional year, many people began setting aside uncirculated examples in anticipation of the design change. That means finding 2016 £1 coins in decent condition is easier than earlier dates, but finding one that has never been touched by circulation or with certain rare errors can still be exciting for collectors. Now let's decode about mint in the grading world. Stands for about uncirculated, with a numerical grade of on the Sheldon scale. For your 2016 £1 coin, this means it still has most of its original mint luster, but with light wear on the high points, usually the edges of the royal arms design and the Queen's portrait details, and coin will look good in a collection but won't not command the same premium as a fully uncirculated example. In this grade, the 2016 £1 is usually worth around face value to maybe £1.50 to £2 for collectors who want a nice but affordable example. Although the 2016 £1 is a common date error, coins can be valuable. Look for misaligned strikes where the Queen's portrait and reverse design are not perfectly centered, double strikes or die rotation errors off, metal errors where the coin is struck on a blank meant for another denomination are extremely rare but can be worth hundreds of pounds. It's also worth checking the edge lettering, which should read Deus et Tutamen, Latin for an ornament and a safeguard. If the lettering is missing upside down relative to the obverse or garbled, that could add collector interest. Condition plays a massive role in modern coin value. A 2016 £1 coin graded or higher with flawless luster can sell for £5 to £10 in the right market, simply because perfect examples are harder to find than you might think. Coins with bag mark scratches or dull luster will be worth less, even if technically uncirculated. Collectors are often willing to pay more for coins that look pristine in hand, even if the technical grade is not the very highest. Since the round £1 coins were withdrawn from circulation in October 2017, they have become a nostalgic collectible for people in the UK and abroad. While common dates like 2016 have not exploded in value, they remain popular in complete date sets, especially in higher grades. Market trends show that error coins and sealed Royal Mint packs from 2016 can attract higher premiums with time, as pristine examples get harder to find. Even common years like 2016 may creep upward in value. If you think your 2016 £1 coin might be valuable, start by examining it under good lighting and magnification. Look for scratches, wear, and signs of circulation. Check the edges carefully for any misstrikes or unusual lettering. Compare your coin to professional grading standards online, and if you believe it's truly exceptional or a rare error, consider having it certified by a grading service like NGC or PCGS UK. This can confirm authenticity and grade, which helps if you decide to sell. The 2016 round £1 coin is made from nickel brass, which gives it its golden color. Unlike the 12-sided £1 introduced in 2017, it does not have hidden security features like holograms or micro lettering, which is one reason the older design was phased out. Still, it's a solid, weighty coin with a Satisfying feel, and for many collectors it represents the end of an era in UK coinage. And that wraps up our look at the 2016 United Kingdom £1 coin, a piece of modern history that's common in circulation but still full of interest for collectors, whether yours is. And with lightware or a pristine mint state example, it's worth knowing what you have and keeping an eye out for rare errors. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting guides, and ring the notification bell so you do not miss the next deep dive. Drop a comment below if you have saved any round pounds or found an error. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting and keep your change close. You never know when it might turn into treasure. Next up. Before 2017, the UK had used the round pound coin since 1983, but by the mid-2010s, counterfeiting had become a serious problem. Estimates suggested that as many as 1 in 31 pound coins in circulation was fake. The Royal Mint decided it was time for a complete overhaul. The result was the striking 12-sided 2-metal £1 coin we know today, combining a nickel brass outer ring with a nickel-plated inner disc plus advanced security features to make counterfeiting almost impossible. The reverse design for the 2017 coin was created by 15-year-old David Pearce, who won a nationwide competition. It features a rose leek thistle and shamrock emerging from a single stem, representing England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. The obverse carries Jodie Clark's portrait of Queen Elizabeth V, and final definitive coinage portrait around the edge of the coin. We'll see micro lettering with the Royal Mint's Latin motto, Decus et Tutamen, meaning an ornament and a safeguard. The 2017 £1 coin had an enormous mintage of over 1.5 billion pieces, as the Royal Mint needed to replace every old round pound in circulation. That makes the standard circulation strike very common. However, not all coins are created equal. Certain early strikes, high-grade examples and documented mint errors can command premiums from collectors. When we talk about or we are using the Sheldon coin, grading scale AU stands for about uncirculated. A grade of means the coin still retains much of its original mint luster but with light wear on the highest points on this coin, that often the petals of the floral emblems and the Queen's cheek and hair details. Coins look sharp but are not quite uncirculated. For a standard 2017 £1, in the value is usually just face value to perhaps £1.50 if it's particularly attractive. Here's where things get more interesting. The 2017 £1 coin is famous for a handful of unusual errors. The most talked about is the dual-dated error, where the obverse date doesn't match the micro-lettering date. Other errors include misaligned inner and outer sections, rotated designs, or coins missing the micro-lettering entirely. Some of these have sold for £50, £100, or more depending on rarity and demand. But be cautious, plenty of so-called errors online are just post-mint damage. This coin is not just about design, it's about technology. The 2017 £1 includes a hidden security feature called ISIS Integrated Secure Identification System, visible only with specialized equipment. It also has milled edges with alternating smooth sections, micro-lettering, and a hologram-like latent image that changes between a pound symbol and the number 1 as you tilt it. For collectors, these details make the coin both a challenge and a joy to examine closely. If you have got a 2017 £1 coin you think might be high grade, start by checking for scratches, contact marks, and dulling of the luster. Keep it in a protective flip or capsule to prevent further wear. High-grade examples, especially certified mint state or above, can sell for several times face value, though most will remain close to £1. Proof and brilliant uncirculated versions from Royal Mint sets are also sought after by collectors. Since 2017, the coin has been widely collected as the first of its kind. Standard circulation pieces remain plentiful but genuine. Mint errors and perfect grades have a steady market. As time passes and the earliest coins start showing signs of wear, pristine early strikes could see modest increases in value, particularly if tied to documented error types. So there you have it, the 2017 United Kingdom £1 coin, secure, modern and full of little details worth knowing. From grading to rare mint errors, this is a coin that proves even pocket change can have a story. If you enjoyed this breakdown, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting insights, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive. Let me know in the comments if you have spotted a 2017 £1 error, or kept one in mint condition, your find could be more special than you think. Until next time, happy collecting and keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might spot treasure next up. By 2019, the new 12-sided bimetallic £1 coin had been in circulation for only 2 years, having replaced the old round pound in 2017. The new design was created to combat widespread counterfeiting which had plagued the round version for decades. It combines a nickel brass outer ring with a nickel-plated inner disc plus multiple advanced security features that make it one of the most secure coins in the world. While 2019 was not a first year of issue, it was still an important part of the ongoing series. The reverse of the 2019 £1 coin carries David Pearce's award-winning design from the 2015 competition, a rose leek thistle and shamrock sprouting from a single stem to represent England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. The obverse shows Jodie Clark's portrait of Queen Elizabeth, with the legend Elizabeth DG Reg FD. Followed by the year, the coin's shape and bimetallic composition are instantly recognizable, and the edge alternates between milled and smooth sections with micro-lettering. The Royal Mint produced tens of millions of 2019 £1 coins for circulation, making them common in day-to-day transactions. However, exact mintage numbers for certain years are not always published immediately, and circulation demand can mean some dates end up scarcer than others in the long run. While 2019 is not rare overall condition and unusual, minting errors can still make specific examples more valuable to collectors. Now let's talk about grading stands for about. Uncirculated with a numerical grade of on the Sheldon scale, it means the coin retains much of its original mint luster but has slight wear on the high points. For the 2019 £1, that S typically the floral details on the reverse and the queen's hair and cheek on the obverse, and coin is still attractive but will not carry the same premium as a mint state example. In this grade, most 2019 £1 coins are worth close to face value, perhaps £1.50 to £2 to a casual collector who wants a nice looking piece. Even with modern quality control, minting errors still happen. For the 2019 £1 collectors have reported misaligned inner and outer sections, rotated dies, missing microlettering on the edge, and even blank or partially struck coins. While most 2019 pounds are perfectly normal, a confirmed dramatic error in high grade can sell for £50, £100 or more depending on rarity and demand. Always check your change under good light, and magnification error coins often go unnoticed by the general public. The 2019 £1 coin includes several anti-counterfeiting measures. The most talked about is the latent image, a hologram-like feature that changes between a pound symbol and the number 1 as you tilt it. There's also micro-lettering on the edges reading £1 or Deca CT Tutamen, plus a hidden security feature known as ISIS Integrated Secure Identification System, detectable only with specialized equipment. These features make the coin a marvel of modern minting. If you are collecting 2019 £1 coins, the best examples are those taken straight from Royal Mint bags or sets and stored immediately in protective holders. Circulated coins, even if only lightly worn, will rarely grade above proof and brilliant. Uncirculated strikes from annual sets are far scarcer and carry a much higher value, often £5, £10 or more depending on packaging and demand. Because it's a modern coin still in circulation, the 2019 £1's value has not dramatically risen. However, perfect mint state coins and genuine mint errors have a consistent collector market over time. As heavily circulated coins dominate and high-grade examples become scarcer, we could see premiums rise, particularly for coins that remain pristine from the year of issue. And that is the full story of the 2019 United Kingdom £1 coin. Common in change, yes, but packed with design details, advanced security and the potential for rare errors that can be worth far more than face value. Whether yours isn't with a touch of wear or a flawless mint state beauty, it's a piece of the UK's modern currency history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting deep dives, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Drop a comment below if you have found a 2019 £1 error or keep your coins in high grade. I'd love to hear your finds. Until next time, happy collecting and always check your change.